What's good with y'all, YouTube? Nah, this mic ain't working. It's just for aesthetics. I don't have it plugged in. I didn't feel like plugging it in, so it's not plugged in. No, it's for aesthetics. Testy, testy. This wasn't a good week at all for me, or weekend. Before we get into this, man, let me take a shot. Yeah, that was good. Shout out to the subscribers. Shout out. To all the content creators. But this wasn't a good week for me. You know, it started off with the goddamn Braves getting swept by the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kind of made me mad. Pissed me off. Because not only did we get swept, I lost $200 to my dad betting against him on this series. So that's that. And then, you know, while that was taking place and, you know, the NBA playoffs is going on with, you know, no LeBron James, no Lakers in the mix are fighting for another championship, which I think now the Celtics are probably going to win the championship. But I was not expecting this battle with Kendrick Lamar, Kdot, and Aubrey Graham, Drake, to go how it went and to end how it went. You know, to me, this battle between these two young men was disappointing at some points within this whole new wave or new age of how we engage, you know, rap beefs. Back in my day, of course, we didn't have no internet, no Twitter, no social media. But back in my day, man, whatever a rapper said in beefs on record, we didn't try to find out if it was true or who's lying or do you got the receipts. We just accepted the art for what it was for. Like, are y'all going back to fact check No Vaseline? Are y'all going back to fact check all of the Eminem beefs he had? The 50 Cent beefs? Are y'all going back to fact check Jay-Z and Nas? What about the Cameron and Jay-Z beef, right? What about Beanie Siegel and the beefs he had? Did y'all fact check those? What about Cash Money when they had their beefs? Did y'all fact check that shit? What about T.I. and his beefs? So you could miss me with that. What's true? What's fake? He baited him in a battle. No, it's about creativity, man. So let's run down this whole shindig of songs that came out within the last week and a half. All right, Like That came out, right? Which is still charting globally. I think it's number 4. I could be mistaken. I know Euphoria is number 1. And pretty soon, Not Like Us will probably be number 1 in the next few days. But yeah, Like That comes out, right? Kendrick addresses first-person shooter, you know, crushes Cole, crushes Drake. Drake responds with push-ups. Now, to me, I wasn't feeling push-ups because it sounded like, you know, This is a battle, man. This is a battle. And Drake, you going up against a 17-time Grammy Award winning artist, rapper, hip hop artist. I think maybe Kanye and Jay-Z got more Grammys than Kendrick, but I know for damn sure Kendrick got way more Grammys than Drake. Now, I don't know if Drake submitted a lot of his albums, but yeah, Kendrick got more. Um, and push-ups, it sounded like he tried to back Kendrick early in this battle, which I don't think worked for Drake. I don't think it worked for Drake. I wasn't really feeling the song at all. So, like that was still trending at that time when push-ups came out. So Drake tries to follow up with Tailor Made, meaning, which was a great strategy by Drake. Oh, let me put out another track, just so I could put myself on top with the Tailor Made, which got taken down by Tupac's estate. I wasn't feeling Tailor Made, the whole AI thing. And then, before that in this battle, it was a whole bunch of AI produced songs coming out. Not to mention Drake got a lot of AI songs on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So when he dropped that and he was mimicking Tupac and Snoop, I was just like, bro, first of all, you're not even remotely trying to sound like how Tupac would rap. It still sound like Drake. Snoop, it was a little close, but you could still, it had a Drake feel to it. It was like, bro, you whatever. I wasn't feeling Tailor Made. So then Kendrick drops Euphoria. Mm, mm, mm. Beautifully, masterfully played by Kendrick Lamar. Great strategy. You address Drake in the early part of the song, and then you just go straight for the jugular as soon as the beat drop, man. It would beat switch up, the beat switches, the tone, the tempo, the creativity, the lyrics, the wittiness, just I mean, oh man. Kendrick got some classic lines in that Euphoria track. He got classic lines that people will never forget. I don't remember anything from push-ups besides wear a size 7 shoes, and the shit he said about Rick Ross, that was funny. And that was about it. But Kendrick had so many lines. Master manipulator. What else did he have? Not like that. Just the whole sexy red angle. You know what I'm saying? I believe you see 2 bad bitches. That shit was just funny, man. It was creative. It was off the charts, man. That song will have a lot of replay value. Then Kendrick follows up with a timestamp diss to Drake. Like, I could do your timestamp better than you. And I don't think he did it the same. I think he matched it. I think he matched Drake's timestamp type of, delivery. He matched it. I thought it was another great strategy used by Kendrick Lamar, because he prevented Drake from dropping a timestamp. The 616 in LA timestamp, that prevented Drake from even going that route. Now, if Drake would have came out after push-ups instead of Tailor Made and he dropped some shit like 2 p.m. in Compton and just spazzed out like he did on 8 a.m. in Charlotte, oh my God, I would have gave it to Drake. I would have been, oh, Drake killed him with that. But Drake went some weird, stop watching academics, Drake. Stop watching academics. I believe that's part of the reason why Drake took a hit in this battle too. But we're going to get to that. So Kendrick dropped 616 in LA. And then Drake comes out with Family Matters. Now, Family Matters, I wasn't feeling the first beat. I was just trying to keep it PG. Free, day free. I wasn't feeling that. But then the switch up to where Drake started getting in his bag when he was rapping fast, that beat, oh my God, that beat was crazy. Drake came with it with that. And then I think the beat after that, that's what killed it for me, man, when he started singing. When he got to the third switch of the beat and he started singing, the beat was dope, but the singing, that threw me off. I wasn't feeling the singing. If Drake would have switched up his flow and started, this is a rap battle, man. This ain't no goddamn singing battle, motherfucker. It's a rap battle, rap. Now that second switch of that beat in Family Matters, I was like, oh shit, he going off. I'm fucking with that. But then that third, the beat was fire, but the singing threw it off of me. And I'm just being honest. So right when everybody was 30 minutes into Family Matters, let me pour me another shot for this one, man. Let me pour me another shot for this one. Oh shit. Right as soon as Drake dropped Family Matters and everybody was just starting to get into it, everybody's like, okay, Drake, okay. Meet the Grams, man. Meet the motherfucking Grams. That right there was Eminem's stand. On crack. That song, Meet the Grams, was Eminem's stand on crack, man. The creativity, the beat felt like it was on some Nightmare on Elm Street type shit. Michael Myers, you know, Jason. I mean, he took the Pusha T route, which was smart to me. You know, people said that Drake was clever with using the AI, which I don't think it was clever at all. But Meet the Grams, like, you got to understand this. You got to understand this. Whether it is true or not about Drake having a daughter, it's the creativity for me. You start off talking about his son like Stan Eminem. You writing him a letter like, hey, read this when you turn 18. You ain't gonna understand now. Read this when you turn 18. Then he goes after the mom. Then he goes after the dad. And then he goes, dear baby girl. Once he started going into that bag, I knew Kendrick was being creative. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, is it true Drake hiding another baby? Drake hiding? No, it's the concept and the creativity of the song. If Drake, he never said Drake had a daughter. He said, you're hiding another child. He never said that he had a daughter. He said that you're probably hiding another child. He was penning it as if Drake had a daughter. Do we have a daughter? This is a letter that I will write to your daughter if you had one. That went over people's heads, man. If you had a daughter. Plus, it worked in Kendrick's favor because you want to know why? Everybody on the internet started searching to see if he had a goddamn daughter. I knew he didn't have no daughter because I read into the song, Meet the Grams. It's a song. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to stop with this. We need receipts. It's hip hop. Didn't Fat Joe tell y'all that he lied in 95% of the rap songs he put out? I don't believe 50 Cent. Do the receipts on 50 Cent and try to figure out how many guys he didn't killed. He didn't shot. This is supposed to be about creativity. Do y'all watch battle rap? Do any of y'all people watch battle rap? All you academic fans, do y'all watch battle rap? All you Drake fans. Drake was into the battle rap with Daylight. Y'all don't watch battle rap. Y'all don't watch battle rap. Y'all don't watch battle rap. So Meet the Grams was a shocking diss record to me. I've never heard nothing like that in my life. I loved every minute of it. I loved the beat. I loved the way Kendrick's tone was in the song. I love the subject matter, the direction he went into the song, and then he addressing addressing Drake and his gambling problems, which is true. You know what I'm saying? His addiction of popping pills, which is true. Drake has said many a times he done got fried off the tussie. So, Family Matters, hey man, it was some people on YouTube that did reaction videos to that song that were crying. They were crying. All these Drake fans was crying. So, you know, then Kendrick comes back with Not Like Us. Then he backs to back. He backs to back Drake. Back to back, I like that record. I'm going to get back to that for the record. Kendrick told you everything he was going to do in this battle. From Like That to Euphoria to 616 in LA to Meet the Grams to Not Like Us. That banger came on, man. That shit hit 1 million views in 23 minutes on YouTube. 23 minutes on YouTube. So the whole time when that's going on, it's bopping in the clubs. They putting all of this footage all on social media. The song just buzzing. And it's probably going to be #1 by the end of the week on all the DSPs. And then Drake drops The Heart Part 6. And this is where Drake went completely wrong. You can't do what Kendrick do. You can't. That was a poor example and a poor attempt at trying to do something like The Heart Part something, whatever. You can't sit up here and tell me that The Heart Part 6 helped Drake out. To me, it sounded like he didn't want to battle no more. It sounded like, you know, he addressing the allegations and, you know, if I was messing with a teen, I'll be in jail by now. Like, bro, what? What? The people that fed you the information is clowns. And then you come right after that and say, you gave the fake info. You called your own self a clown in your own song, bruh. Ah, God damn it, Drake. Damn it. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed, man. I was expecting more from Drake. Maybe he was tired after coming off the tour. Maybe he was tired after coming off the tour. You know, big tour, and then you thinking about going on vacation. And then you get caught up in all this. Maybe he wasn't prepared. Him having academics in his corner didn't help him at all. I want to say this. Who made academics, and this is just a question, who made academics the end all be all in rap beefs? Who made him the end all be all judge and executioner of these rap beefs? Who made him in charge? The only reason why people was paying attention to you academics because you was getting the Drake drops. That was it. And I think that was also a mistake by Drake. Why are you giving drops to academics? Why? For what? He don't mean shit in the hip hop culture. Maybe he do to y'all, but to me, he don't. I don't respect nothing academics do, man. You know what I'm saying? They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Wop, 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 wop. So at the end of the day, man, I mean, I know y'all was thinking this was going to be a Packer video. Trust me, we got some videos coming later today. Maybe a video. But I just wanted to touch on this because so many people was touching on this rap battle thing. Let me get this off here because they're not paying me for it. But it is a good drink. Who wins this battle? Who won this battle? Who is this battle even over? To me, I think it's over. I think this battle was over when did this battle end? To me, I thought it was over when Like That dropped. Even though it was just a verse, I thought Like That, like I still listen to Like That. I still think that was the best verse out of all the verses that I heard. Even though I give Drake credit, you know, much respect to Drake, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a Drake fan. I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan. You know what I'm saying? If y'all was to go in my fucking iTunes, y'all ain't gonna see nothing but Currency, Griselda, Stove God. You gonna see that, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see who else I got in my shit? Larry June, you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of music I listen to. You know what I'm saying? I already Kendrick, I got Like That. I mean, I got Like That. I got Not Like Us. I downloaded a few of the cuts, Euphoria. I think that was the best song beef wise out of all of the songs that came out. I think Euphoria was probably the best one. It addressed everything, the aggressiveness of Kendrick's tone in that, the bars, you know, he was witty, he was funny. It was like a battle. It was a battle. Kendrick came with battle rap. Drake came with that, I was just trying to keep it PG. PG. Day free. I don't know what that was about. You know, but much respect to Drake. You still gonna be one of the greatest artists of all time in hip hop. Not taking nothing from you at all. But when it comes to battles, man, you just straight up stink, dude. I mean, you stink. I mean, you only got one claim to fame battle rap that you won, and that was against Meek Mills. You know what I'm saying? And I give you that one, but the rest of these, Common, lost to Kendrick, lost to Common, lost to Pusha T. I don't know who else you went at it with, but to me right now, bro, you like 1-3 in battles, bro. But much respect to you. I knew you wasn't gonna beat Kendrick. I had a feeling when this whole thing popped up, I was like, man, Kendrick gonna win. Plus, I'm from California. I got a couple close ties to, the industry. You know, my cousin had made some hits for a couple of cats. The New Boys, Can't Tie Me Down. What else my cousin do? Did some shit for Chris Brown. Did some shit. I ain't gonna even say his name because then y'all gonna be looking at my cousin weird. But he did some shit for some top dogs in the game. You know what I'm saying? He did some music for some top dogs in the game. And from what he told me, he said Kendrick got more. He said Kendrick got more. And I said, I asked him, I said, do you think Kendrick drops a record after the Hard Part 6? Because I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitter and I'm seeing that Hard Part 6 is not being well received. It wasn't well received to me. I mean, Drake started talking at the end. Yeah, you know, the editor is better than competitors and the editors and the bloggers. I'm like, what? I'm like, now you really keeping it PG. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? I wasn't expecting that from Drake. I was expecting a lot better from Drake, man. I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed in Drake. Was this the best battle rap beef of all time? I don't know, man. There's so many rap battles. You got LL Cool J, Kool Moe Dee. You got, the Pioneers when they was going at it, man. You got Cannabis and LL Cool J. I don't know, man. I put it up there in my top 5 just based off the climate that we in right now, 2024. And, hip hop was kind of drowning out a little bit. Record sales ain't like they used to be for hip hop. I think maybe Drake or Gunna sold the most records last year. I'm not sure. Maybe it was Gunna or Drake or that Savage 21 and Drake collaboration album. I think Gunna and that collaboration with Drake and 21 Savage, I think those are the best two albums that came out last year or sold the most records. But anyway, man, in a nutshell, man, if this is not over as of right now, man, God, I hate saying this shit, man. I hate to do this. I hate to do this, man. I hate to do this. And I have nothing against Drake at all. I have nothing against Drake, man. I think he is a phenomenal artist, man. I don't care about the the underage girl stuff. I mean, I thought that was stupid for him to address all of that shit in this last track. The Hard Part 6, I thought that was dumb, man. I thought it was dumb. I thought it was weak. He started sounding like he gave up at the end of the song. He stopped rapping. He started talking and trying to you started doing slam poetry at the end of the track, bruh. What the fuck was that about? Man, I gotta give it to Kendrick right now, man. I gotta give it to Kendrick. Drake made 2 attempts at trying to do a back-to-back type thing to Kendrick, and it just didn't hit. It just didn't hit, man. It just didn't hit. Now I know the Drake Crodies, they're gonna be all online, trying to vouch for Drake, but all I'm seeing is underage, teenage girl shit from Drake, all on Twitter, all on Instagram, all on YouTube, man. This is not a good look for Drake. It's not, because nobody is not even thinking about that. Whatever you tried to say about Kendrick Lamar and his domestic violence type thing, and then you tried to talk about one of the songs where he got, touched on, and you didn't even understand the song. Kendrick never got touched on, bruh. It was a metaphor on and play on words on how he worded that whole song when he talked about that shit. We baited you. We gave you fake info. Why would you give that kind of fake? This is where I know Drake lying. This is why I know Drake lying. When all that shit Kendrick said started getting searched and searched and searched and searched and searched on Google and shit, and people started digging into the information, that was the best thing you could have came up with some goofy ass, we gave you fake info, dog. You got your info from some clowns. And then you come back the next bars later saying you gave the fake info, saying you the clown. You lost me right there, man. Drake, I thought you had a bona fide, legitimate chance to redeem yourself from the Meek Mill disaster. No, from the Pusha T disaster. I thought you was going to redeem yourself, bro. I was kind of like, maybe Drake get him with the club bangers. That's the only, like, I knew Kendrick was going to beat you lyrically, but I didn't think Kendrick was going to beat you like this. Very well played out strategic plan of attack by Kendrick. Kendrick played his role right. He played this right. Wesley Soul. Chess. I got to give it to Kendrick, man. I mean, y'all tell me what y'all think about the battle, man. I'm disappointed in Drake, man. I thought everything, Family Matters was all right. You put the video to it. You had the Kendrick van from his album cover. You crushing it up. And then you started singing, bruh. You started singing. Ho-be ho. O-be ho. Step this way. Step that way, step that way, step that way. He a 69 nigga, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 god, freaky ass nigga, he a 69 god. I mean, that shit just catchy, bro. I don't know what to tell you, Drake, man, but I gotta give you the L, man. As of right now, bro, unless you can redeem yourself from all this. What you need to do, Drake, take some time, stop watching academics live stream. I think that cost you a bit in this battle. Funneling your songs through him. He just pop up. We going live 20 minutes. And then he played a song and he bouncing around. And it's just not hitting, man. You could just see it all in his comments. Even his polls he put up, people were still voting for Kendrick. So with that being said, man, I'm going to end this video, man. I got to get back to the bottle in memory of Drake, man. Fuck. I'm out, bro.